Hello Group 202, this is our second weekly feedback video. So this week I didn't receive any specific questions from you through email or other channels, so I'll get right into reviewing some key concepts from our activities. So first we talked a little bit about seasons. So there was a video on that and then a small quiz at the end. So just to recap then, there are 4 seasons. We typically have colder weather in January, February, and December, and hotter weather in July and August, because the first 3 months that I mentioned fall into winter, and then July and August typically fall into the summer. So again, the 4 seasons of the year are winter, spring, summer, and fall/autumn, depending on how you want to call it. Here, autumn would be otoño, so that would be the fall. Now, another thing that I'd want to talk about would be the going to future expressions from pages 82 and 83 of your American Headway textbook. So I'm going to talk about that next. So the expression I am going to is the same as I will or I plan to, in the sense that the intention is to carry out the specified action at some point in the future. So I'm going to talk about how to form this. So the form is always subject first. I, he, she, you, we, they, any of those, just a subject, okay? Next, you're going to use one of the 2 be verbs, such as am, is, or are, depending on your subject. Then you are going to have the words going to, and finally the action. So again, it's subject plus 2 be verb plus going to plus the action, and this again is to express that you intend to or you will be doing something at some point in the future. That being said, let's go over some examples. So first, one example would be I, subject, am 2 be verb, going to cook dinner, action, tonight. That's specifying the time in the future when that will happen. Let's go over another example. He or she, again, subject, then is your 2 be verb, going to cook, again, cook is your action, dinner tonight. Again, same thing, but we change the verb, the 2 be verb, and we change the subject accordingly. Now let's go over a third example. You, we, or they, pick one of those 3. So let's go we. We are. So again, we had to change the 2 be verb to match our verb. So we are going to cook dinner tonight. So the sentence is the same, but in these examples, we're just changing the 2 be verb and the subject to match. And that's basically it. And again, in all of these, we're just expressing that we intend to do something in the future. So those were the most important things that you should have taken away from the activities this week. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know, and I'll be glad to talk about them in next week's video. Otherwise, just be sure to stick to the turn-in dates on the guides that you received, and I'll see you next time.